So what is up guys, welcome back to Apple Time. Today I'm gonna present to you whether iPad mini is still as good as it was 6 months ago. I will tell you my personal opinion of all the features that it has, and then tell you whether it's worth the money or not. So let's begin. So when iPad mini came out 6 months ago, it was a great device. Almost everyone liked it. Although it had some pretty bad features like the 60Hz display, it was still a great deal. But now, since iPad Air has an M1 chip and basically same features as iPad mini, is it a better deal to get? So the first feature that I really like is the Touch ID. It's very fast and secure. Secondly, I'm gonna show you the speakers. I will also compare them to my iPad Pro. Now don't expect that it will outperform iPad Pro, but they're still really good for an iPad mini. So that was the speaker test. I would really not complain about iPad mini speakers because they're really fine. And now let's see how good the camera is. So this was shot on iPhone 13 Pro. And this was shot on my iPad mini. So this is the microphone quality that you can expect from iPad mini. And then these are iPad Pro microphones. And lastly, iPhone 13 microphones. All of those microphones are fine. But iPad Pro takes it to another level. And now I will show you the one bad thing that iPad mini has. Jelly scrolling and 60Hz display. As you can see, it is not smooth at all. So this is the place where iPad mini needs improvement. Another bad thing is the LCD display. Now although 11-inch iPad Pro and iPad Air have same LCD display, compared to iPad Pro it looks really bad. I will show you how big the difference is between mini LED and LCD display. You can pretty much notice it anytime when you watch any YouTube video. And the last thing that I hate about iPad mini is how hot it gets. So even though I mostly use games on my iPad Pro because it's more powerful, I still like playing games on iPad mini sometimes. Especially when I go to other places, I don't like to carry this big iPad Pro. I like to carry something portable, and this is why I bought iPad mini. I've noticed that even when I play some not graphically intensive game like Infinite Flight, it doesn't have a lot of 3D stuff, it still gets really hot. To me it's not a big deal because I mostly watch YouTube videos on this iPad mini. I don't really game a lot, as I said. But if you want to buy iPad mini for gaming, do not. It's not meant for that. And lastly, the really good thing about iPad mini, and the whole point of buying it, is the portability. It's literally wonderful. You just put it in your cover and put it in your bag and it's super light. Whereas iPad Pro is a chunky monkey. And if you include the Magic Keyboard, it feels like a bunch of stones in my bag. Right now you can pick up an iPad mini base model for $500. You can also pick up an iPad Air for $600. For the price that I just told you, they both feature 64GB of storage, but you can also upgrade it up to 256GB of storage. Now, after looking at everything, my personal conclusion is that iPad Air is a much better deal. Unless you really need portability, iPad Air is the way to go. It's bigger, it has an M1 chip, and supports accessories such as Magic Keyboard. So that is my conclusion, that iPad mini is a great portable device, but if you want a budget iPad which looks modern, get the iPad Air, it's a better deal. Anyway, thanks for watching my channel. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed, and bye, see you next time.